Okay, we should be live. Hopefully everything sounds good. Let me just open up Twitch real quick. Come on. Let's load. Let's load. Come on. Come on now. Any day now. Any year now. Here we go. Oh wow, why is it like so loud? Hold on. Let's turn that down to like here. All right, do we sound good? I don't know if that's too quiet now. Hold on, let me check. Wait, why don't I just... Here we go. Yeah, let's turn that down. Wait, was it the audio of the game that was loud, or was it the... Or was it the stream that was loud? Hold on, let me check. Hold on, let me check, y'all. How's the audio for y'all? I should have probably asked that first. How's the audio for y'all? Go to YouTube real quick. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I thought the music was like super loud, but... Oh, it sounded fine? Okay, okay. So it's just the gameplay that's like super loud in my ears. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let me actually turn it down for myself though, because it is like blaring in my ears. Is the game like not playing? Is the game like just not playing? Hold on, let me see. Let's fix this real quick. Properties. Yeah, it's like frozen. Let me restart the capture. There we go. Here we go. Thought I heard something outside. Alrighty. So we can go ahead and mute Twitch. Close that. All right. Everything's good now. Thank goodness. Okay, so what is going on, everyone? DeAndre Hawk 7 here, and today we are playing Pokemon FireRed. This is part of our Pokemon AnimeLocke series for this year, where basically we're going to be doing an AnimeLocke for each region. So I won't be doing like every single Pokemon game, obviously, because honestly, if I did that, then I would have to start with Pokemon Red and Blue, not Pokemon FireRed. So yeah, so basically we're going to be celebrating the road to Pokemon's 30th anniversary with an AnimeLocke series, essentially. So in this series, I'm going to be playing through every Pokemon region using anime-inspired rules and anime-inspired rules that focus on story limits and tougher battles rather than the traditional like Nuzlocke deaths and stuff like that. So Kanto, of course, is our part 1 journey, and yeah, we start our journey to our journey is to complete every region before Gen 10, hopefully. So yeah, wasn't there 25 just last year or something? No, their 25th anniversary was like a couple years back. But they don't really celebrate like their 26, 27, you know, because those aren't really like major milestones. But now that Pokemon is 30 years old, they're kind of hyping that up. So feels like it wasn't that long ago, but Yep, 5 years ago it was 25, and now we are in the big 3-0. But going over the rules real quick, where are my rules? Here we go. Started a little. I actually started a little rule set here as an overlay or as a scene, so that way, whenever someone asks, "Oh, what's the rules to this AnimeLocke thing?" I can always just click back to this. So of course, I can only use regular standard Pokeballs. So, but Apricorn Balls are allowed since Ash did catch a Totodile with his Lura Ball, but every other Pokeball I cannot use. So Great Balls, Ultra Balls, and stuff like that. If I find those, when I'm exploring or whatever, I gotta sell them or whatever. Second of all, no legendary Pokemon. This one's self-explanatory. Although if you're playing like Black 2 and White 2 and you get Pokemon like Keldeo or Meloetta using like the DNS method to get those event Pokemon, you can use those temporarily, but you have to box them before the league. No items in battle, so no potions, no revives or whatever, but held items are allowed. Evolution is considered special, so level up evolutions may only occur during major storyline battles. Friendship evolutions are allowed immediately. Move-based evolutions, so let's say, I believe Lickitung evolves using when it learns Rollout or something like that. So if it learns Rollout, then you can evolve that whenever. And stone evolutions, though the stone must be found or gifted. You can't purchase them from a store because it's kind of cheating in my book. For gym leaders and Elite Four battles, I can only use the same number of Pokemon as the opponent. A philosophical rule: be a kind trainer. So no intentional sacrifice switching, no catching Pokemon just for in-game trades. And I can only catch Pokemon that I actually intend on using. And lastly, story required gift Pokemon are mandatory. So if you're playing like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you have to use the Togepi that you get from the egg. But otherwise, if it's like an optional gift, then like if you just come across an NPC and they're giving away a freaking Riolu or whatever, then you don't have to use that Pokemon. So, without further ado, let's get right into the game. Also, let me welcome everyone real quick. I didn't do that. So welcome Ghost, welcome Overrated, welcome Zwei. Hope everyone is doing fine. Hope everyone is doing fine and dandy. Alrighty. So what's good, Professor Oak? Hello there. Glad to meet you. My controller's not connected. Lovely. There we go. Let me also put this on studio time, so that way I don't get like annoying notifications while I'm streaming. All right. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Wait, I need to pull up the chat on here. Uh-oh. Here we go. Bro said, can you explain the rules, please? I wasn't paying attention. This man. This man here. Wait, it's actually not connected. Well, this is awkward. Oh, why is it mapped to my keyboard? Hold on. Hang on, chat. Yeah, I have no clue why it's not connecting. Okay, I think I got it fixed. Hopefully. Minimize that. Well, actually, I could have closed that. All right, we're good. It was a lot of yapping All you need is some Subway Surfers on the side. This man. Also, let me put it to live chat or all messages. Can I not get rid of this? No? Okay. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? This man said, what is a Pokemon? Let's begin with your name. What is it? All right. Just realized I can't use the joystick. So used to using joysticks for Pokemon games now. Never heard of it. Seems like some loser nerd thing. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name now? All right, y'all know. You know what? We're gonna name him after George. We're gonna name this man after George. I got whitewashed. We're gonna name him George. Both me and George got whitewashed. That's right. I remember now. His name is George. Didi, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon await. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Also, while I'm at it, my phone, for some reason, got rid of its do not disturb feature, so let me go ahead and get that. His name is Poopy. Why can't I? There we go. Oh god, I just remembered I can't run. I forgot about the running shoes. Ah, screw this. I'm going to sleep. Nah, I'm playing. All right. Let me get that PC. Let me get the potion from the PC real quick. Withdraw. Let me get that. Yep. All right. All right, bye, Mom. I'm leaving. Yo, my mom does not care. My mom does not care. I could really just walk out and she could not care less, bro. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. I just got kidnapped by an old man. Yo, chat, call CPS. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. George? Why does he? I don't know. I always laughed at this because, why is he so confused that his grandson is there? Does our rival exist? He's just a figment of our imagination? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. He really forgot. New Brawlhalla Legends releases tomorrow. His name is Rupture. Nice. CPS, you mean the cops? Do you actually not know what CPS is? Here, Didi. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was about to say when I was a young warthog. I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, no, but what are they gonna do to a kidnapping? I mean, I'm sure they can help somehow. Plot twist, all the Pokemon adventures have just been the protagonist going through schizophrenia. Oh, that's one of them. That's one of those childhood theories. That's one of them childhood theories that people, like those like edgy cartoon theories that people come up with, where everyone, it always has to be some dark cartoon theory too. It can never be like a normal theory. It's just some dark stuff, like how for the, what was that show, Ed, Ed and Eddie, how apparently it's supposed to be purgatory and like all of the kids in the cul-de-sac died from some like gruesome death. Like it always has to be some weird edgy stuff, bro. But now, in my old age, I have only these three left. What happened to the others? You can have one. Go on, choose. Yep, the good old Ash in a coma theory. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, George. You can have one too. Plot twist, Ghost Bunny is part of mass schizophrenia. Yeah, which the Ash in a coma thing never made sense to me because like people always say that whenever like Ash doesn't age, but it's like other characters don't age either. The theory you like for Pokemon is how, oh, granted Ash eternal happiness for the first episode. I mean, that one kind of works for like why he doesn't age, but still it's like every other character doesn't age. It's like time, I don't know, it's like time clearly does change in the Pokemon world. It's just, it's kind of like the Simpsons when you think about it. It's a floating timeline where time progresses but no one ages. That's how I like to interpret it. All right, so we got Bulbasaur. We got Squirtle. And then we got everyone's favorite Charmander. But I'm not choosing him. Y'all already know me. As much as I like all three of the Kanto starters, I gotta go with my boy Bulbasaur. It's like, it's tradition at this point. Why no one else ages? Ask Dialga. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. You should make George aggressively Boston. I bet. All right, do I want to give a nickname? Yes, because not naming your Pokemon is like calling your dog dog. I think I knew this one guy. He literally named his dog Boy. Like the dog's name was just Boy. Aggressively. All right, of course I'm going to name him Brute Root, which is an anime reference from the first Pokemon movie. Hey, I'm walking here. I'll take this one instead. All right. Wait, Dee. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on. I'll take you on. Rival George would like to battle. Oh, of course he's like the other people. Of course he's like all the other people who think they're so cool because they chose Charmander. Oh, whatever. We're fine. We're fine, chat. Giving that one girl in the XY run a deep ash voice for no reason is one of the funniest bits on this channel. Yep. Shauna. Okay, I'm not doing all that. All right. So I'm actually going to go with a growl here. Don't scratch me. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go with a growl. And then he's going to give me a tutorial about lowering foe stat. I'm so glad they didn't keep this going forward. I'm so glad they didn't keep that trend going forward. All right, just keep tackling him. Oh boy. We might actually lose this one. I should have just went for a tackle. Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. Because I can't use the potion. All right, Brute Root's level 6. Plot twist, little Gib Gib is waiting for me at the league. Oh, I should have named him Gib Gib. You know what? For the next game, we'll name him Gib Gib. For all the games where you can name your rival, Gib Gib. Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Gotta put emphasis on that P. All right, shut up, Oak. I really don't want to hear it. Shut up. Okay, I'll change my Pokemon. I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Dee Gramps, smell you later. All right, bro. It's not that serious. All right. Before we move on, let's change that to fast, and let's change that to set. And, yeah, let's go retro. Oh, man. All right. Hey, Jimmy. Make this guy a new pair of shoes. Next rival should have a deep Russian accent. Hey Siri, stop. Bro was about to start playing WAP by freaking Megan Thee Stallion, bro. What the hell? I said Jimmy. I think it heard the A Jimmy and it heard A Siri from that. All right. Run away. No, stop. Bro was about to play WAP by freaking. Bro was about to play WAP by Megan Thee Stallion. What the hell? What is Siri on? Siri needs a hearing aid, bro. That is peak trolling. Siri knows what it's doing, bro. It's a sign of the AI revolution. It's a sign of the AI revolution. All right, leave me alone. Wait, I don't need to heal. What am I doing? I just need to go to the Pokemart. I just need to get to the Pokemart, please. Those dirty tin skin clankers. All right. Look at all these rats. Oh god, I need the running shoes so bad. Who thought it was a good idea to just be like, hey, for like the first like 30 minutes of the game, I'm just gonna make you walk. Okay, maybe not the first 30 minutes, but like the first like 10 minutes of the game, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna make you walk to the first destination, and then you're gonna have to walk all the way back, and then you're gonna have the ability to run. Like, just let me have the ability to run, like, from the get-go. Oh, Didi, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? All right, I don't care about all this. All right, since George is here, I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Dee and George, take these with you. All right. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Oh wait, I just realized I don't get the running shoes until after I beat Brock. Oh. Oh. Hold on, chat. My nephew's here. I gotta go open the door. But seriously, no BRB. Alright, chat, we're back. Professor Oak should get a nerd. Now, the Professor Oak voice is too iconic to just change up. It's way too iconic. I'll do it for Professor Elm when we get there. Alright, let me minimize this. Alright. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. You're never too old for Pokemon. He just needs some icy hot on the joints. That's all he needs, chat. I can't get the job done. Nah, he's just lazy. He's just lazy, chat. That's all it is. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps. Leave it all to me. Dee, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. You have to be lucky. No, bro, every time Professor Oak talks and gives us like a fun fact about something, that's exactly how I imagined him doing that, bro. You have to be lucky. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Dee. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. You know what? Bet. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Yo, Daisy. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. Wait, do you guys just like not have? Y'all just sleep in the kitchen? Like y'all don't have like no room or nothing, bro. Y'all just sleep in the kitchen. Yo, how much is rent? How much is rent, bro? How much is rent in Pallet Town, Chad? They don't have no bedroom, no bathroom, no nothing. That's crazy. You're not wrong though, Ghost. You're not wrong. All right, I can officially catch Pokemon, but I won't be catching you, so I'll just kill you. There's a flying type I want that's a little better than Pidgey in my opinion. That critical hit was not necessary. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. All right. All right, let's kill this rat. Yeah, I'll just kill the Pokemon. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. And Brute Root is level 7. And learn the Leech Seed. It's Biggie Cheese. Yep, it's Biggie Cheese, alright. Oh crap, I just realized HMs are in this game. Oh, Lord have mercy. I didn't think this through, chat. That's okay. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Alright, there is an item up here that I want to get. Yeah, let me get that posh. Let me get that posh. Biggie Cheese should be in the next Smash Bros. Yo, low-key, what was that one Nickelodeon Smash Bros game that came out a couple years back? I forgot what the name was called, but they should have put Biggie Cheese from Barnyard in that game. That was a failed move. Just traded a streamer for a shiny Spritzy and Morpeko. The emoji's in my way. Morpeko in exchange for your shiny Clobbopus and Tatsugiri. Nice. Alright. Let's go find that Pokemon that I want. It is not you. It is not Mankey. Anything but Mankey. I actually quite like Mankey, actually. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Mankey's quite alright in my book. His ult is just him saying Mr. Bombastic. It's like an instant kill. It's just an instant kill. Alright. Can I like fast forward this? Let me see. Let me see something. I'm gonna open the game controls real quick. Let me see. Is there a fast forward? What's my fast forward button? F. All right, let's go ahead and close that. All right, here we go. Yeah, this will make things a lot easier for me until we get the running shoes, of course. Yo, can the Pokemon I want to appear show up? Please. Oh, okay. The opponent's eardrums rupture from hearing such beauty. But instead of knocking them out, they melt and evaporate at the same time. Nah, that's just insulting. The Rattata. Come on. Just let me run away, dude. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while then. Come on. It's a sign. 4 Rattatas in a row. I'm not using Rattata on my team. Stop! I'm about to... Okay. I swear to God. Come on. There's no day and night system in this game, so I don't know. There we go. Oh my goodness. The heck were you this whole entire time? And you come with Peck already? Good. Oh yeah. But I don't know if they changed it in I don't know if they changed it in the modern games, but the Pidgey line, yeah, the Pidgey line did not know the move Peck back then. It couldn't learn to move Peck. You know, the most obvious thing that it should be able to do, you know, given that it has a beak. Dude, Togepi could learn Peck, I think. Like, how does that work? Actually, no, I think that was like, I think I just used that one time when I used the metronome, probably. That's probably what it was. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to name you. All right. I did have a good nickname for Spearow. I have a whole list of nicknames that I plan on using. That's not it. Where's my list? Where's the name raider? There it is. All right. Probably should have put these in a... Yeah, I probably should have put these in a better format, but whatever. You kind of like Growlithe not learning Growl, but... Kind of like Growlithe not learning Growl, but that was never fixed, yeah. Alright, I'll just do Spearow. I'll just search up Fearow. Because I think I named them for, like, the final evolutions. Where you at? Alright. Actually, let me name... No. I'm gonna name you... I'll name you Sky Spike. Yeah, I'll name you Sky Spike. Since it's like a sharper, edgier version of Pidgey. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Now let's heal our Pokemon. Who are you? I don't remember this guy. Oh, he's just giving me redundant information. I have to wait until I get to like... Oh, Lord. Oh. No. No. I know how to catch Y'all know I'm not about to sit through that. We all know I'm not sitting through that, right? Reach for the sky. I don't know why I randomly quoted Toy Story, but it's whatever. All right. So the goal is to get to Brock. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. They're all itching to get some Pokemon battles. All right. So we're going to do this again because there is another Pokemon I want. Let's hope we can find it. You're telling me I can't run from a Weedle. You're telling me I can't run from a Weedle. All right. I'm not answering that question. Why is it only Weedle? What's with the only Pokemon being Weedle? Oh, Caterpie would be a nice addition to my team since Butterfree is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. But I'm gonna skip out on it. I'm gonna skip out on him. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, you've gotta be kidding. Well, Sky Spike fainted. This is Weedle's block. Yeah, no kidding. Bro just jumped me. Oh, wait, I need to buy some, like, antidotes and stuff, too. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, let's buy, like, 5 antidotes. We don't need, like, a crap ton of them. Buy, like, 2 more potions. And some paralyzed heals while we're at it. I don't need any Pokeballs because we're not going to catch a lot in this early stretch of the game. No, don't go in there. All right. While I'm at it, I'll just kill some of them. Get some experience while I'm at it. Jesus Christ. Okay, that Caterpie was about that life. Hey, what's going on, Isabella Marie? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. All right. Where's my boy Pikachu? Y'all know I gotta catch him, bro. Y'all know he's gotta go on the team. Come on now. How's my stream going? It's going well. Well, not too well, because I can't find my Pikachu. I think Pikachu's one of those rare encounters in this game. Or in this area, I mean. I forgot the odds. It's been a minute since I played FireRed. I never beat FireRed, though. I think the furthest I got was, probably Erica. Yeah, probably Erica. The only official Kanto game that I beat was Let's Go Pikachu. And you could literally just beat that entire game with your Pikachu. Come on. Do I stream only this game or any other games as well? No, I stream other games. Now you kind of want to replay Let's Go Eevee? I'd say go for it. At the same time, you hate the catching system in those games. Yeah, they're not the best. Yay! Oh, it's a female Pikachu. Nice. Always get that game question. I always do. But yeah, this isn't the game. This isn't the only game I play. Wish you the best of luck to become a big streamer. Appreciate it. I just realized I wasn't using Bulbasaur. All right. Come on. Is that enough? Oh wait, I want to catch it. Yeah. I was about to continue murdering him. Where am I from? Texas. All right. So your name, I wonder, is there a tutor where I could like teach it Volt Tackle? That would be great. Probably not though, knowing my luck. But I'm gonna name her Volt Strike. If we had more character, if you had more characters, I would have named it Volt Striker, but Volt Strike's fine. All right. Now we can continue our crusade. Also, I need a paralyze heal. I need a paralyze heal on deck. Also, I'm going to go back and heal both of them instead of wasting my potions on them. You don't think Volt Tackle's in this game? Probably not. You know what also sucks? The day and night system isn't in this game either. How long have I been into streaming? I've been streaming since 2019. When Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. 2 shiny Venipede from hunting in the hyperspace so far. Nice. But what was I saying? Yeah, the thing I hate the most about FireRed and Leaf Green is the fact that the day and night system doesn't exist, so you can't get Espeon or Umbreon, unfortunately. Oh wait, I don't think it's here. You support me fully along the way. Appreciate it. All right, got an extra Pokeball. All right. I'm going to alternate the team members too. So everyone gets like an equal level. Umbibon? Why don't I use any custom stuff for my channel? What do you mean? If you mean like logos and stuff like that, I don't really care for that stuff. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on. Let's battle them. But this overlay was a custom thing. You do graphics for streamers and content creators. Uh-oh. I'm good, Isabella. I'm good. Exclamation mark Discord, but if you're gonna like send me like what work you do, honestly don't bother. Because I'm not really interested in any custom made graphics or whatever. Wait. Yeah, I was like, someone got poisoned. I just don't remember who. You love Umbibon. Honestly, best Pokemon. I'll battle you. Yo! You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. What's that supposed to mean? Y'all ever just... What? Y'all ever just suck on a soda bottle? What? Oh, I swear to God, if you poison me again. Thank you. I was about to say. Like logo, banner, emotes, VTuber, and overlays. Well, I mean, I made this overlay. So, like, I do use custom stuff on my channel. It's always funny whenever people come up and they're like, oh, why don't you use custom stuff on your channel? I'm like, a lot of my stuff is custom. I haven't made any, like, emotes or anything yet, but yeah, everything is pretty much custom. Isabella, you can just type !Discord in the chat. Going through being reminded of her. Your sister woke a little gib up. Oh yeah, it's over for your sister. Don't poison me, damn it. Damn it, man. Volt Strike, why must you be poisoned? Alright. I'm gonna send out Brute Root just so he can get some EXP. Alright. I'ma just do that. There we go. Yeah, I'ma just start banning people who are like, oh, you want to do like you were very obviously a bot, bro. Like, yeah, that I just banned them. I always get those random. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that now. Every time I get those random messages of like, oh, why don't you have any custom stuff on your channel, like overlays and logos and stuff? Oh, like, leave me alone, bro. All right. Why did it move to my iPad? Don't do that. Could have sworn I heard someone. Give me a warning before you do that so I can clown their asses. Honestly, the next person, because let's be real, this isn't this obviously wasn't the first time, and this isn't gonna be the last time. Yeah, but yeah, I just get annoyed of that crap. Wait, hold on, chat. Oh snap! I almost broke my charger. Never mind, chat. Never mind. I was gonna see who was at the door, but everyone knows an artist. You don't go to people. People come to you. Yep. Alright, so Sky Spike's now level 7. Yeah, you figured they're bots too, always just coming onto streams to say, would you like to see my artworks that I could make for you? Yeah. Next time, if Ghost Bunny's in the chat, I'll let him clown him for a bit, and then I'll just ban him. They usually come on Twitch. That's the annoying thing. And low key, it's kind of a scummy thing to do too, because it's like it's low key kind of rude to do that too, because it's like, hey, you know, it's my first time on your channel, and I just realized your channel's fine and all, but it could look a little better. It could look a little better. Here's my artwork. Like, what you mean, bro? Like, get out of here with that. We shall call it the ban of shame, indeed. Alright, let me get that antidote. I think there's another trainer up here. Also, I'm gonna switch to Brute Route, because I want everyone to have, like, equal levels. I might be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me. First time here, hi. Your art sucks, LOL. Basically. That's basically what they're saying. But yeah, those comments get so annoying, and then they'll like spam you being like, oh, hey, answer your Discord. What's your Discord? I'm like, bro, I literally told you like 20 times I wasn't interested. So yeah, they are most definitely bots, bro. It's the same, it's like those other people. It's like those other people, or not people, but those other bots that come on and are just like, those other bots that come onto the channel and they're just like, oh, free viewers or free viewers or free subscribers. Click this clearly sketchy site. Like, so they can steal all your info and hack your channel. First time here, let me just say, your art is utter garbage because I didn't make it. That's what I'm saying, bro. They at least don't spout any BS and get straight to the point. True. Well, they'll start with like the small talk. Or do you mean like the other bots with the 3 viewers? Yeah, they at least, yeah, if you're talking about those, yeah, they get straight to the point. But the ones with the graphics and stuff like that, I'm just like, okay, bro. Oh wait, I just realized that auto heal isn't a thing. Yeah, the viewer bots, yeah. Hi, first time here. Let me just say your art is absolute shit. I could do way better for you. It's so funny, dude. Oh, Kakunas are like the worst Pokemon to encounter in these games. Alright, let me go ahead and run away. The bait. Hi, first time here. How do you do? Versus the Chad. Get more viewers here, loser. Nah, literally. Did you know that Pokemon evolve? You don't say. You don't say. I could outclass you for the low cost of, I don't know, let's say everything you have. That's what I'm saying, Ghost. I didn't know Pokemon could evolve either. That's insane. That's actually wild. I didn't know that, man. Alright, we got to level 8. Okay, Caterpie, I'm sure Volt Strike can actually... Volt Strike can actually take care of this. They evolve? You gotta love it when we all just clown the bots after another one. After another one does. Yeah. We love clowning people on here, chat. We love clowning people on here, bro. When they deserve it, of course. If it's just like some random person, I'm not gonna like... Yeah, we're obviously not just gonna like randomly bully some random person. But like, when they actually, like, when they ask for it, it's like, it's poetic justice. I love it whenever we all just like... Whenever we all just unite together just to clown the bots and rude viewers or whatever. I love it. This is why we have the best community here on YouTube, chat. Oh no, Gordo deserved it, bro. Gordo deserved it. I don't linger on it too much because, like, you know, I ain't petty. I don't want to be one of those petty YouTubers who just constantly go on about it, but it's like, you know, there's... Wait, what? Auto held for a reason. Smart detection. Where was that with the oh hi, your channel's cool and all, but I can make it better like 30 minutes ago. Deny. That's actually insane. There's an auto, they made an auto feature for that. Oh, Zwei, if you don't know, there was this guy who was like basically rude. He was like, sometimes he would come onto like the channel and just like, you know, he was one of those neckbeard losers who have like 900 hours on like Smash Bros or whatever, and then he would like constantly brag about how good he is at the game. Like he'll be like, "Oh, you're such a loser, man. I spend 900 hours on Smash." Like I think it was for my birthday stream that it was like the worst. Like for my birthday stream when I did Smash Bros against viewers. Yeah, he just came onto the stream and was like, "Man, you're about to get wrecked, dude." And for one of my viewer streams when I was playing Pokemon Showdown, I believe. Yeah, it was Showdown. Literally, like, we were about to battle. Like, we were literally about to battle, and he was like, "Yeah, you're about to get wrecked." And I'm just like, bruh. Like, it's always those clowns, too. It's always those clowns, chat. It's like, it's one thing, like, banter, like, mild trash talk is fine, but just being, like, an insufferable loser is just, like, come on now. Like, there's no need to be rude. Actually, I'm super good at Smash Bros, head ass. And then he got his ass handed to him by a Manaphy or Fiona. Yeah, I think it was Manaphy. Yeah, because I think I just was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna battle you. But then he was like, come on, give me one rematch. If I win, then you have to unban me or whatever. And then I was like, all right, bet. And you know, we battled. I think it was a random battle, and literally Manaphy came in clutch and destroyed his entire team. And then he tried to constantly beg me on the Pokemon Showdown like messages to unban him, but I was just like, nah, bro. Like, you had like you had multiple chances to redeem yourself and you just kept going, bro. Exactly, we weren't gonna unban him either way. Playful trash talk you can see being fine, but straight up cocky and egotistical, yeah, get out of here. Exactly. Like, it's one thing to have, like, banter or whatever. We do it all the time here on the channel, but, like, just being, like, an insufferable loser, it's like, get out of here, bro. I'm gonna do some training while I'm at it. Because I think the level cap is like level 14, I believe, for Brock. So I'm gonna get to like at least level 13, because I don't want to like over level, you know? I don't want to over level. He lost again. Wait, wasn't Gordo the Redditor / Discord? Yeah, yeah. Because he was like bragging about how he was bragging about how he had like 900 hours on Smash Bros. I'm like, bro, that's not something to brag about, bro. Like, that does not make you look cool, bro. Like, could you guys imagine me doing like battle streams on Legend ZA or Sun and Moon, or not Sun and Moon, Scarlet and Violet, and you know, I beat people who don't like play competitively at all, and I just start going on about how awesome I am. Like, you know how annoying that is? Like, you know how obnoxious that would make me seem? Imagine he's watching right now, cause he can still watch the channel, just not chat. Probably. And he just sees us shit talking him. I mean, hey, you brought it onto yourself. But yeah, shoot, what was I saying? There was another instance too. I had banned this guy. I think his name was Mark. Like, I think his name was Mark Zard. He was like he was like an expert like VGC player or whatever. He was chill, and like, I don't know what his problem was, but like, I don't know who took a dump in his Frosted Flakes or whatever, but he just came onto like the stream just super salty out of nowhere, and he was like, oh, you should try to do like actual competitive like ranked teams. And I was like, yeah, I don't do that. This was like when I first started doing like Scarlet and Violet battle streams and stuff, and I remember, like, you know, the funny thing is, like, so he used like, so I obviously didn't use like any like legendaries on my team or anything like that. Or no, I think I did do a rental team. Yeah, I did a rental team for like VGC doubles or whatever, and that had like a couple legendaries and stuff like that. Bro just brought a team of like uber tiered legendaries, right? And you know, obviously I lost because I was like, oh, we should do 4 and 4 instead of 6 on 6, and I was like, I prefer using the full team, right? So he used his like uber legendary team, beat me obviously because you know, I'm not the best at double battles, and I said GG. All I said was GG, and he was like, I guess. And I was like, what you mean you get? Just say GG. He's like, well, it wasn't really fun. And I was like, okay, then you can just get out, bro. Like, if there's anything more annoying than a sore winner, is a sore loser, bro. Or no, if there's anything worse than a sore loser, I said that backwards. If there's anything worse than a sore loser, it's a sore winner, bro. Like, just say GG. Just say GG and move on with your life, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here. Actually, let me look it up while I'm at it. The level caps. Actually, I have over 9,999 hours in every Pokemon game from Red and Blue. Like, you're so cool, man. Still hunting for shiny Alpha Gorgeist. Dude, such a great shiny, by the way. Probably my favorite ghost or grass type shiny. I can't decide. I love how Pikachu is more common now. I love how common Pikachu is right now. When I was struggling to find him. That's always what happens in these games too. Can't wait to get the running shoes. Alright, let me see something. Looking for Fire and Leaf Green. Oh no, I'm not looking for a tier list. I'm looking for level caps. Yeah. Oh, it is 14. Okay. Good lord. This man said Gorgeist could get it. Well, I don't know about all of that, but it's a great Pokemon. I will say that. The funny thing is, I could just get them to like level 10. Because as long as I know, what's the move? Vine Whip, we're good. This man said I do. You see them hips. You know, there's someone out there who genuinely looks at pumpkins and are like, you know what? I would. There's someone out there. I can't prove it, but there's someone out there. Bro's only level 5. Oh my goodness. We need to lock in Volt Strike. Quit while you're ahead, Ghost. Just quit while you're ahead. This man said you only live once. I love it when obvious bots... join, like, just randomly follow me on Instagram or whatever. Like, you are so obviously some scammer trying to get my information, bro. Wait, what level are you? You're still level 9. The paralysis. Curse the paralysis, chat. And people really want the experience share gone. Like, I understand wanting them to give us the option to just turn off the experience share. Yeah, I understand not wanting them to give us the... Like, I understand wanting them to give us the option to at least turn off the experience share so you don't accidentally overlevel or whatever. But, like, there's people who legit just want the experience share gone. I'm like... You're a psycho, honestly. You know, they don't call it a pumpkin for nothing. My goodness. The pumpkin talk reminds me of a short you saw on a Halloween video or something like that. What was the video about? Oh, wait. No, I just wanted to switch you out. Gotta find it. You know, I remember they wanted you to use Pikachu so bad for the Let's Go games, because obviously Pikachu's like the mascot for one of them. But I think it wasn't until generation... It wasn't until... Yeah, it wasn't until the Let's Go games where they taught Pikachu to double kick. Which honestly is fair enough, because, I mean... If you want us to use Pikachu, you gotta give us some good moves to use against Brock, man. Alright, we got Thunder Wave. Oh man, whoever invented the fast forward feature in video game for like emulators and stuff like that, give them... I only wish infinite wealth on them. Because this would have been tragic. Yeah, I like battling the Metapods more because they give me a little bit more HP or EXP. You saw it in a SMG4 video. That's where you saw it. Gotcha. That Caterpie got annihilated. When did Pikachu learn Quick Attack, by the way? Forgot. You'll send it in the DMs if you'd like to see it, sure. But yeah, I'm so excited to see what's going to be announced for the 30th anniversary. Like, obviously, we're going to get Gen 10. I wonder when Champions is going to come out. Definitely sometime before the Worlds Tournament, right? Definitely before the World's Championship, since it looks like that's where they're gonna move the competitive stuff. I remember someone asked me if I could see, like, Legend ZA coming to Worlds. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Why are you missing your tackles all of a sudden? Like, let's not do that. What about y'all, chat? Can y'all see, like, could y'all see them putting Legend ZA in Worlds? I don't know how that would work. Wouldn't it just be a bunch of people just spamming Protect and, like, spam switching and stuff? Like, there's no real strategy to it. But then again, there are, like, competitive matches for... I think they hold competitive tournaments for Pokemon Go, I believe. That, yeah, it would be so chaotic if they did that. But yeah, I am very curious on when it's gonna drop. Because I kind of missed the turn-based stuff. But I don't want to go back to Scarlet and Violet. Like, I'm tired. Like, as much as I loved playing Scarlet and Violet, I don't know if I could go back to it completely. Hence why there hasn't been, like, a battle stream for Scarlet and Violet, for those wondering. Like, I honestly, in good faith, cannot go back to playing Scarlet and Violet again. Maybe for the AnimeLocke, but other than that, no. Oh, by the way, chat, I should announce that there's going to be more. I am going to start doing like weekly schedules. Yeah, I'm going to do like weekly, like I'm going to do like a weekly schedule so that way you guys know like what I'm going to be doing for the week. Since I am going to be doing more like variety streaming rather than just like, oh yeah, we're going to pick this game and we're going to solely play that game for the rest of the week. Honestly, I think we're at a good level to, like, fight Brock. I didn't mean to do that. Because really, you just need to spam, like, you literally just need to spam Vine Whip and you're good. You literally just need to spam Vine Whip and you're good. If you chose Bulbasaur, so. I'm gonna heal up. Oh yeah, let me also go ahead and put... I'm gonna put the bird in. Actually, no, put Pikachu in. Because Pikachu is basically useless for this fight. Technically, I could have dropped Spearow in there, too. But yeah. Alright. Only because I want the... I just want to get to the running shoes, and I at least want to get to Cerulean City before we end stream. Oh, what am I doing now? Wait, do you give me anything? Oh. That's just to look at the museums and stuff. You know what? Let's go in. For 50... That's a freaking scam. Yeah, Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Dude, if Pokemon were real and... Dude, I wish I had like a cool like prehistoric museum like near my house, dude. Dude, this would be a dream come true. Porygon Z smite their souls. Nasty plot boosted, life orb boosted, 252 special attack plus Porygon Z hyper beam intensifies. Yeah, no, Porygon Z is actually busted. But I do like the Eviolite. I do like how the Eviolite basically makes both Porygon 2 and Porygon Z valid Pokemon to use. I should be grateful for my long life. I never did think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. Oh, wait, what? Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Oh, okay. What about this? Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Dude, I miss this in older Pokemon games where you could just go in and like you could just go in and just admire like the town, like the world building in the towns and stuff. Beautiful. I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, a Pikachu soon. I promise. Space shuttle. Space shuttle. So intuitive. This month, we're running a space exhibit. So they change the exhibits like every month? Yo, me and my friend should do that. We should go to like our town museum, like, well, not town, but we should go to like our county museum, because because you could walk in for, what's it called? You can walk in for like you could walk in for what's it called, for free. And I gotta see if they do like, I gotta see if they have like I gotta see if they do like monthly exhibits or something like that. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. I guess it wasn't like common knowledge that it helped Pokemon like Clefairy and stuff evolved. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It is thought to be a moonstone. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch that news. Holy crap, it's title card. Speaking of which, we need a... Can't wait for Invincible Season 4? Yeah, Season 4 to drop. Dude, the Conquest fight was peak though. They can't top the Conquest fight. Clefairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Yeah, I think Clefairy's like one of those, like, that's one of like the few theories that like Pokemon just came from space. Hiya, do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming a Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in a match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your Pokemon's party. Oh, I thought he was gonna give me like a tip on how to beat Brock like they usually do, but I guess not. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Liam. Is that your actual name or is that short for William? Probably short for William, right, chat? Porygon Z when Porygon A walks in. That was the true ZA all along. Sandshrew. It's my boy Sandshrew. Oh Christ. I wasn't expecting Defense Curl. Alright, let me switch out Sky Spike. Maybe the real ZA was the friends we made along the way. Oh my goodness. I know that's what some people are saying, that's gonna be like the final ending to One Piece or whatever, like the One Piece was the friends you made along the way. I swear if that's actually the case, I'm dropping it. I swear if that's the case, L series. All this build up just for it to be the friends we made along the way. But at least Oda did confirm like it's a physical treasure. He at least hinted at that. He did outright confirm that it's a physical treasure that you can obtain. Alright. Darn! Light years isn't time. It measures distance. Yeah, because light years, he's like right in front of me. Alright. So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm I'm Pewter. I was trying to say Pewter Cities, but I realized I didn't say Pewter City. I'm Pewter. I was about to say it again. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. Alright, let's do it. Oh yeah, isn't One Piece like just starting a new season, like 3,000? Okay, it's like 1,000. But it's not really a new season, but technically they are. Technically it's a new season, but it's just that because they're kind of caught up with the manga, essentially. Since they're catching up with the manga, One Piece is now switching to being like a seasonal anime rather than just like a weekly thing, essentially. So it's not really a new season, it's just they're changing like their format, basically. They're changing like the format of how they're gonna drop episodes. So they took like a hiatus so they could catch up to, so that way Elbath can get ahead a little bit. The current arc can get ahead a bit, and then they're gonna release like, I think they're gonna release like 20 something episodes every year. Yeah, like 20 something episodes every year. So that way it's like they're kind of caught up to the manga, but they can still like, but like they're kind of caught up, but they're not like to the point where like they have to like go on hiatus in case they're like getting a little too close to the manga. Because that's what happened with that one anime, Blue Exorcist. Like they caught up to the current manga, and then they basically they had to like end the series so that way they could like continue a bit. All right. So Geodude's down. Also, you thought it was like 3,000 episodes. You were way up. Yeah, no, we're only on like 11. I think we're only on like 1,100 episodes. Well, I say we, but I haven't watched One Piece in so long. I need to catch up. Because I want to go back and watch the arcs that I skipped out on. Let me see. What episode are we on? Where is it? Egghead Island? Because they just wrapped up Egghead Island like a couple months back. Yeah, 11. So 1,100. Yeah, 1,155. So yeah, I gotta catch up. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. I saw a picture of the girl who played Stephanie Tanner from Full House, and I got so scared because I thought it was like an obituary. I thought she died, bro. But it's just her birthday. Happy birthday to her. Oh man. All right. All right, let's go and use Vine Whip. Yeah. Like you don't even need to be level like. You don't even need to be like level. You don't even need to be at the level cap to fight Brock. Just bring a grass type and you're good. I think they even taught... Oh, I should have been reading this dialogue. Whoops. But yeah, they even taught Charmander Metal Claw. So that way you can have a chance to fight Brock. You don't watch One Piece, honestly? You don't think it'd be your thing? Honestly, it's only your thing if you like adventure. Like, if you like adventure shows and stuff like that, I would give it a watch. Or if you just want, like, a really good storyline. Because One Piece actually... Like, One Piece is one of, like, the best stories ever written, in my opinion. Wait! Take this with you! I think that's Rock Tomb, right? A TM, technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Useful information. Onyx touches grass and dies. 4K 1080p Ultra HD. I don't know what it is. I feel nostalgic playing this again. I didn't even grow up with FireRed and Leaf Green, but since the first game I actually beat was Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but I guess I feel nostalgic because I remember getting a Game Boy like a used Game Boy Advance with Pokemon FireRed and Pokemon Emerald for Christmas of 2011. Yeah, I want to say 2011. And man, what a blast. I never beat the games, but they were fun to play, man. They were fun to play. Also, I don't know, for Johto, should I do the post-game story for it too since you go back to Kanto? Or should I just focus on the main story? Because I think for this, I'm going to focus on the main story. Since there's not much to do in like the post-game for FireRed. Aside from the Sevi Islands, of course. Yeah, let me just get some potion. Honestly, oh, I should definitely get some repels, considering like what. Yeah, get like. Yeah, everything else we're good. First game you ever got was Pokemon Sun. First game you ever beat was either Let's Go or Sword and Shield. Yeah, the first game I got was Diamond and Pearl, but I never beat it. Then I got Platinum, which I never beat. I guess I just really don't like the Sinnoh games. But Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I don't know what it was, but like I just beat those games, man. Oh, Dee Dee, I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this. Here you go. Ah yes, running shoes. Press the B button to... Yeah. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Wait, how did you beat me here? There's a letter attached. Dear Dee Dee, here is a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Is there a trainer down here? No. Although when you got Sun, you were like 7 at the time. So you didn't know what to do at the Team Skull base part. That's crazy. Yeah, I got Diamond and Pearl when I was like 6, so I didn't really know much. For some reason, I thought that like I would name my Pokemon like their evolution. So if I got Turtwig, I would name it Grottle because for some reason I thought that would like trigger its evolution, like trigger it to evolve sooner or something. I don't know. I was a dumb kid back then. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? I was just minding my own business. Janice. If she's white, it's Janice. If she's black, it's Janice. That's Black 101, chat. I wonder, does this Pidgey have Gust? What level does Pidgey learn Gust in this game? Okay, now you're just gonna use Sand Attack. Lovely. Ain't that lovely. Brute Root, please. Okay, fine. I'll send out Volt Strike. But yeah, I was not the best. Oh, it does have Gust. It just for some reason didn't choose to do it on Bulbasaur for some reason. Yeah, the AI in these games are weird. Now that you've actually searched it up, to get to Guzma and the Buginium Z, you have to say no to the Skull Grunt or something like that. You forgot. Yeah, it's been a minute since I played Sun and Moon. Actually, I should have sent out Spearow. Alright, and Pidgey's out. You're mean. Oh, shut up. Alright. Next up is a Bug Trainer, so I'm going to send out Sky Spike. Yeah, Sky Spike. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Did you now? I don't recall seeing you. Colton. I got a friend named Colton in high school. He was pretty chill. Although he made a lot of racist jokes, but he was actually a really chill guy though. He was a really chill guy. Like when I first met him, I thought he was like I thought bro was one of those like low-key racist type dudes, but he was actually a really chill person. Especially after I graduated. You remember one time you were helping your younger brother beat Volo? You somehow managed to beat him first try when you've struggled in the past with him. Yeah, dude, Volo gave me PTSD. I didn't stream it. I never streamed it, but I remember I battled him off stream, dude. Oh my goodness. That gave me nightmares. Alright, I'll send out Volt Strike here. So I think the level cap now is level, I want to say 20, yeah, 21. So I gotta get my boys up to level 21 at least to fight Misty. Volo just gave the people who had PTSD from Cynthia even more PTSD. Dude, I only have PTSD from Cynthia from BDSP since I never battled her in the originals. Because she's a lot easier since her team isn't like competitive. They don't have like competitive EV spreads and stuff like that in the original games. Yeah, I'll teach you quick attack. So that way we can use something for like grass types or whatever. Don't know when we get a Thunderstone though. You beat me again! Did I now? Right. Let's go back. Oh, something that I love that some ROM hacks do is they have it where you can turn on like you can press R or something like that and it'll have actual, like you can actually auto run. Yeah, you can actually auto run. Such a great feature to put in ROM hacks. Oh yeah, BDSP Cynthia has an actually competitive, viable team. You forgot about that. Yeah, all of the Elite Four do, actually. I know Lucian gave me some trouble. I think I had to rematch him. But everyone else was kind of a walk in the park. That was only because like I didn't have any like proper coverage for psychic types though. But yeah, Cynthia was pretty easy. It was just the Spiritomb. It was really Spiritomb and Garchomp that I really had a problem with. But I think I don't know if I want to do the original. I don't know if I want to do Platinum or if I want to do BDSP. I might do BDSP since I won't have to emulate it. Because for GBA and the DS games, I have to like, since I don't have like any proper equipment to capture those, I have to emulate them, which technically I'm doing them. So technically I'm legally allowed to. I am legally allowed to because yeah, I'm legally allowed to since I do own physical copies of all of the games that I emulate. Or digitally too. I do digitally own the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal games. But like for every single mainline DS game, every single mainline 3DS game, every single mainline generation essentially, I own some copy of, whether physical or digital. Because for Kanto, I have Let's Go Pikachu, and then I have FireRed on the GBA. For Johto, I have Pokemon. I got Pokemon Crystal, and I modded my 3DS, so I got Pokemon Crystal, which technically is piracy. But if you're talking about like legally owned, I do own the physical copies for both Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Sky Spike, can you like build a toxic like resistance? For Hoenn, I have a physical copy of Emerald, and I have a physical copy of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. For Diamond and Pearl, I have the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and then I have Brilliant. I digitally bought Brilliant Diamond, and since Legends Arceus is, since Hisui is just Sinnoh before Sinnoh, you can say I have that too, which I legally bought. For Unova, I have both Black White and Black 2 and White 2. For Kalos, of course, I got Legend ZA, and I have the original X and Y. For... oh boy, he's about to die. He's about to die. I'm so sorry, Sky Spike. What's the next region? For Alola, I have both Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. For Galar, I just have Pokemon Sword. And then for Paldea, I have Pokemon Violet. I got Pokemon Violet digitally though. I don't know. I know some people have like an issue with the game key cards. I wish I cared more about that issue, but I can't bring myself to really care about it because okay, 85% of my games that I have on my Switch are digital. Or just 85 games I play are digital. Like only the Pokemon games I'm gonna start buying not digitally. I'm gonna start buying like with the cartridge, but like every other game, like I can't be bothered to get them physically. So that's why the game key card thing doesn't really bother me much. Like I get it if you're like a physical, like I get it. Like if you're a physical collector, or you just like if you're a physical, if you just prefer physical, or you're like a video game collector or whatever like that. Like, you like the feeling of physically owning your games, I understand that, but for me, I don't really care. I could care less about that. Yeah, I couldn't care less about that. Competitive players, when BDSP's Elite Four step in, the competitive players are about to get low diffed. Yeah, when we said that we wanted Pokemon games to have some difficulty, dude, that's not what we meant, Game Freak. Well, not even Game Freak, because Game Freak didn't even work on the game. It was Ilka who actually worked on those remakes. Which I really hope when we inevitably get Black and White remakes, I really hope Ilka doesn't touch them. I really hope Ilka doesn't touch them. The word piracy just reminds you of those crappy fan-made anti-piracy screens that always say piracy is no blank. Look, I know some people are... You know, I know there's like some controversy with the whole piracy thing. For me, I think piracy is perfectly fine if like you can't physically get the game. If you can't legally buy the game anywhere, I feel like you should be able to emulate or pirate whatever. Same thing goes with physical media or books. If you can't physically get the book anywhere, then you should be able to pirate it from a website. If you can't, same thing with music. If you can't buy the CD, if you legally cannot buy the CD anymore, I mean, I guess there's streaming services, but if it's not on a streaming service, then yeah, pirate it. Because there are some songs that aren't on streaming services, unfortunately, due to like legal issues or whatever. Same thing goes for movies and TV shows. Like one of my favorite shows, Kirby Right Back Atcha, that was on 4Kids like years ago. Like literally, like it came out when I was born, 2001. Like if you can't, since I can't physically get it anywhere on like any streaming service or whatever, like I'm gonna pirate it. Then again, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't care. I do not care about supporting billion-dollar companies anyway. I will pirate my TV shows and movies for all I care. I'm not gonna say how I do it because I'm a gatekeep. I'm a gatekeep, but just know I do not care about the billion-dollar companies losing any bucks. Cause I'm tired of everything moving from streaming service to streaming service. Especially like imagine getting like Hulu because you want to watch Ben 10 and then you go one day and it's like, oh, Hulu's not there anymore. It's another reason why I don't like the whole is I hate those anti-piracy ads where it's like they were like, you wouldn't download a car. I'm like, oh yes I would. If I could download a car and I don't have to make any payments or anything like that, oh, best believe I'm doing that. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. That's on you, bro. You remember there was a game so good or so bad that even a pirate account on Twitter said to not pirate the game or that it's not worth to pirate the game? That's actually crazy. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? Oh, here's the shorts guy. Calvin. I think everyone always incorrectly calls this guy Youngster Joey, but his name is actually Calvin. But yeah, since I have, it might have been Silk Song. Oh, then it probably was so good that they said not to pirate it, because I know Silk Song has had a lot of praise. Actually, someone, for my recent video where I was going on about the changes for my channel, my friend Andre actually told me, yeah, you should definitely check out Silk Song. Oh boy, that's gonna be... I heard it's very difficult. I heard it's a very difficult game, but so is this one game that I want to get called Silk Song. Oh, but oh man, next week is gonna be so good because I'm gonna get the Switch 2 version of what's that game? Dispatch. Yeah, isn't Youngster Joey the one with the top percentage Rattata? I think so. Yeah, but I know like the whole like, I know some people incorrectly call Calvin Joey with the whole shorts comment. Like, you're not wearing shorts. But I'm like, that's not Youngster Joey. And I think there was a trend where they like included a Youngster Joey in every single generation or something. Oh, that look you gave me. It's so intriguing. Calm down, ma'am. Last Sally. Rat. Ooh. Felt that one. Alright, let me go for a Thunder Shock real quick. But yeah, best believe I am getting Dispatch, and there will be a game. There will be a gameplay out for that. But yeah, like expect every week to have like every week there's gonna be at least like 3 or 4 streams focused on this. Ma'am, I'm 10 years old. Frick off. Well, I think she's 10 as well. But still. Like, I'm just trying to battle, bro. I'm just trying to battle. Chad, there's supposed to be a winter storm coming. Yeah, there's supposed to be a winter storm coming to my area on Friday. Oh, Lord, I'm screwed. Oh yeah, Nidoran's here. I don't know if I should catch Nidoran or not. I don't want to have too many Pokemon. Yeah, I don't want to have too many Pokemon. Also, I was charging my my 8-bit Do controller. Let me see what we're at. Yeah, let me just check it real quick. It says at 60%. Disconnect it. Was at 60%. That's good enough for me. So I'm gonna remove that. Alright, we're good. So Volt Strike. Yeah, my bad for my slow playthrough, y'all, but don't worry, we'll get more we'll progress more. I don't know how long I intend on streaming today, though. I guess we can go for like... I'll go for like 3 hours. I'll do a 3-hour stream, which is... I think... Yeah, we just got to the 2-hour mark. Yeah, we just got to the 2-hour mark. I'll just do a 3-hour stream or whatever. I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Alright, let's see what you got. I don't know, should I catch Nidoran? I low-key want Nido... I don't know. Well, actually, no, I might have to head out because I didn't do any orders yesterday. Yeah, I didn't do any like deliveries yesterday because I was out with a friend. So I might have to hop off and do some orders in a bit. But I at least want to get to Cerulean City before I do any of that. Alright. I'm gonna go to Sky Spike. Alright, so let's go ahead and peck. Yep. Done like dinner. Ah, an iconic line from this game. Wait, I forgot who it was. I think it was you? You can avoid battles by not letting trainer see... No, it wasn't you. I forgot who it was. Eek! Did you touch me? I guess I did, because I did walk up on her. Last Robin. But why was she so disgusted? Nah, she gotta be racist. She gotta be racist, chat. Because there's no way. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. That reaction was not needed, bro. Alright, let's keep using Thundershock. Those attacks, like, did nothing to Jigglypuff. Oh, boy. Oh, Chad should get some donuts tomorrow. Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna need you to, like, stop using that. There we go. Thank you. That's it? Yeah, that's it. Alright. Let me see if I can find a Pokemon I want to catch. It is not you who I want. Eek! Me when I get jumped in rank. Yeah, Pidgey is like the last Pokemon I actually want to use. Alright. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Sure, I'll kill you. Yeah, not Mankey. Not you. Probably not the best idea. Because, like I said, I don't want to have too many Mons on my team. Come on now. Eyes are dry. One thing you want to do before you die is play the Sonic Drowning theme when someone dives in a beach just to potentially give them a heart attack. Bruh. The Sonic Drowning theme does have a lot of, like... Here we go. My boy Nidoran. Alright. Alright, I'm not sure if he's gonna be like a true member on the team. It depends on how leveling up is gonna be, but yeah, why not? Alright, for my nickname for Nidoran, this was like This was like in kindergarten or something, if you recall. What, the drowning thing or something else? I forgot. Well, not forgot, but I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to name you... Oh, here we go. Venocrash. You'll send me what you mean in the DMs. Alright. Yeah, Venocrash. I don't know if he's gonna be like a permanent member, but a great party member for me. Oh wait, I don't think there's any more trainers though, so I think we're good for now. Wait, actually. Is it you? Nope. I think it was only in Gen 1, that trainer who was like, oh, I dream of like a fluffy, like a pink Pokemon with floral patterns or whatever. Back with another installment on my mom. My mom is a fucking psycho. Oof. Welcome back, though. Whew. I better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Okay. Wow, that's the Boulder Badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like and respect him. I want to become a gym leader like him. Cool. Ouch! I tripped over a rocky Pokemon. Geodude. On this episode, we have her telling you to relax when your Pitbull Faye is actively biting the hamster ball for your guinea pig while he's in. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That ain't right. Alright. Let me go ahead and... talk to these guys. Okay, set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can have 6 Pokemon with you. Hello there, laddie. Oh, hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp, just for 500 Pokédollars. So you'll buy it, am I right? No. No? You say no? I'm only doing this as a favor for ya. Yeah, no thanks. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Team Rocket? Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add more. In that case, you should just store some using any PC. You sound what you mean in the DMs, alright? Like, excuse me for being concerned. Might as well toss low Gib to Faye like he's a chew toy. If you should be so relaxed, right? Like, that's actually insane. Like, yeah, exactly. You gotta teach the dog some... Like, no, you're not in the wrong at all. Like, like, that's not okay. Like, that's not okay at all. Like, how's she gonna crash out on you for scolding the dog? Like, the dog is clearly in the wrong, bro. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking at the DMs. It's going down in the DMs. Oh, okay. I see. And all you did was stand up to get Faye away and she started yelling at you. That's actually insane. I should probably put some repels on. Yeah, I should probably do that. Ooh, Bullet Seed. That's actually a good move. I don't think... Wait, no, you can use that. TM case. Oh, you can learn Bullet Seed. I don't know why I thought it couldn't learn it for some reason. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Who's out? Voltstrike. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I'll show you something suspicious, Kent. Okay, having a level 11 Weedle is actually disgusting. You know he's doing an AnimeLocke too. That's all it is. Egotistical, my way or the highway, psycho, and he's a mentally screwed up, traumatized ex-soldier who refuses to get help since he's such a big tough guy. Yeah, that's some toxic stuff. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Ghost. Alright. I'm gonna send out Veno Crash. Wait, doesn't Nidoran get Peck as a move? You do. Alright. This might take a bit, so let's go ahead and spam Peck like our lives depend on it. Alright. So Voltstrike is level 13. Veno Crash is level 7. You got me. Now I'm trying to open the Pokemon compartment. Yeah, that's actually messed up. That's actually messed up. Yep. Yeah, honestly, I always hated that mentality of like the whole like once your kid is once your kid is 18, like they have to get out of the house or whatever. Like I always hated that crap. Can you like not paralyze me, Paris? Oh my goodness, I get like PTSD from Legends Arceus, dude. Yeah, but I always hated that mentality. I'm glad my parents aren't like that, but it's like I know I have some friends who basically grew up with that type of like environment too. Like once they were 18, they were basically they were forced to get out of the house and stuff like that. I'm like, so much for parenting. Like honestly, if you're so eager to like if you're so eager to kick your own child out of the house, bro, you're just a poor excuse of a parent, honestly. And those are like the same parents who be like, "Oh, well, I raised you for like 18 years." I'm like, "Wow, thanks for doing the bare minimum of being a parent." I put a roof over your head and I put a roof over your head and bought you food and stuff like that. Like, wow. Parent of the year, am I right? Like, it's actually crazy. Alright, let's bow this guy. What? What? I'm waiting for my... I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Last Iris. Guys, Iris was in the... Iris was in Pokemon, Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green before Pokemon Black and White, guys. Okay, so Brewroot is apparently not good for... Yeah, Brewroot is apparently not good for these types of battles. Do not use Sing on me, please. I don't want to deal with this. I'm not dealing with this crap today. Okay, I don't know why you would encore that. Exactly. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right to say, in my opinion, you're right to say your parents suck. Because, yikes, bro. I'll skip out on Poison Powder. I don't really use Poison Powder. Sleep Powder, though, that would be very useful for catching Pokemon. Fair enough. Okay, it's level 16 that you evolve, but I can't evolve you until we get to Team Rocket, I believe. Yeah, Team Rocket. Alright, let me send out Sky Spike. Oh no, Repel. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, speaking of Team Rocket. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Yeah, that's true, Ghost. How dare you scratch my bed? Oh, don't. Oh, trust me, I feel you, bro. Dude, I wish I could get my own place. Dude, I wish I could get my own place, dude. Be as loud as I want, you know. You know, I could actually make all the videos I want and stuff like that without having to be concerned about accidentally waking someone else up in the house and all that. Like, boy, I wish, man. But nope. I'm not gonna get into the political side of things, but if let's just say if certain people running our country weren't so freaking stupid, we could actually afford, like, maybe we can bring things back to when rent was freaking at least $500 a month or some shit. But we can never have nice things because the world sucks. Yep. Don't I know it. Sorry if you're being a real downer right now. You just spiral with this crap. Nah, you're good, bro. No worries. Oh my god, Volt Strike, you're a freaking trooper. I was so concerned that Quick Attack was gonna kill me. Alright, Sky Spike's level 14. Alright, who's next? Zubat. Now, I can't heal you, so I'm gonna send out Veno Crash real quick. Okay, if you hit yourself, I'm switching you out. Yep. Also, I was like, it took me until like recently, like it literally took me this year to realize how, like, the confusion, like how the damage from confusion works. Like, it took me way too long, and I hate that. I hate that it took me so long. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go through that, man. Like, that legit sucks. Can you, like, not hurt yourself, man? Can you, like, not hurt yourself, Brute Root? Come on, you're supposed to be the team leader. What are you doing? Alright, Sky Spike. But yeah, hopefully when I get my money up and stuff like that, I can at least, like, you know, rent an apartment with George or something. Because we have been talking about, like, getting, like, an apartment and, you know, we split the rent and stuff like that. Has to be a nice apartment, though. Nothing crappy. Okay, my Pokemon took quite a beating there, so I'm gonna... I think this is the... No, this is a Star Piece. Okay. Okay, so what was over here? Oh, this guy, crap. Oh, crap. I don't like this guy one bit. Basically, if you don't have a ground type or anything like that, you're screwed. Alright. Love it when I don't have anything to hit you with. Crap. Okay, Voltorb. Crap. Sky Spike. Oh, okay. Okay. Repel wore off. How many repels do we got left? Ah, don't like this one bit, but we gotta keep pushing through. I might just have to bite the bullet and just... I don't want to waste all my money on repels. Like I said, I at least want to get to Cerulean City before I end the stream. Didn't say this earlier since you felt like it would have been the wrong time, but you got a shiny Corvus Squire earlier. Nice. Great shiny. I might just have to take the... I'm gonna bite the bullet. Yeah, I'm gonna bite the bullet and just run away from him. No, I'm not. That's a lie. That's a damn lie. I really should buy some more repels. Alright, this guy... You're pretty easy. You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City, you don't say. Robbie. You don't meet a lot of Robbies. I know Bobby, but not Robbie. Which I never understood how Bob or Bobby was the shortened form for Robert. That never made sense to me. Wait, why did I go for a Fury attack? Yeah, we gotta aim for at least one gym badge per stream. 1 or 2 gym badges per stream. I think that's a good goal to have. Alright. Caterpie's okay because we have Veno Crash. That just reminds you of the Mario Kart World Deluxe stream last week or the week before. Wait, what reminds you? Come on, Veno Crash. You got this. Wait, what is your ability? Because I know abilities are in Gen 3. What is your ability? Do you have Poison Point? You have Poison Point. You need to start poisoning more. Alright, let me... So you have a docile nature, so that does nothing. You have a sassy nature. I forgot what that does. You also have a sassy nature. Why do I have sassy mons? And you have a careful nature. I don't know what any of these natures do, but... Okay, static. Overgrow, obviously, and Keen Eye. Oh, they don't have like the little fun thing where like this Pokemon naps a lot in this gen. Okay. So 2 sassies, 1 careful, and... I mean, not that natures really matter in the base games. Because who was really doing competitive battling back in Gen 3? Competitive battling didn't become like a big thing until like... Gen 4, I think. I lost. You don't say. Nah, it's all, like, again, it's all good, Ghost. Y'all know this is the channel to come and vent about crap, even if it's serious. That's what this channel's all about. I know my tone sounds like I don't care, but that's just my natural tone. Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Moonstone. Under Moonstone. That's clearly said Moonstone, chat. Under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. You were never one to interrupt on more important stuff anyway. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, some of the other people, some of the other more like immature people on these streams will try to like clown the situation or something, like try to make jokes about it or whatever. I'm like, if you don't know what to say, then just don't say anything, dude. Lil Gib is in his cage now with some chew sticks. Nice. I thought about getting a guinea pig one of these days, but probably not. I want a chinchilla though. I really do want a chinchilla. It would be appropriate since that is my channel mascot. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Ah, Oddish. Lovely Pokemon. You would have just straight up called those kind of people slurs, to be honest. They deserve it. Golly. The slurs is crazy. But yeah, it's like, if you don't know what to say, then just shut up, man. Because I have a friend like that. They always have, like, whenever I'm trying to be real, they're always like, oh my gosh, DeAndre's trying to be serious for once. I'm like, shut up, dude. Like, now is not the freaking time. Those are the same types of people where, like, you die at a game and they tell you, just get better at the game. I'm like, shut. Ooh, those people get me so irritated. No, you know what gets me real fed up? Backseat gamers. I hate backseat gamers with a dying passion, chat. Like, it's not even funny, bro. Like, I genuinely hate backseat gamers, bro, with a dying passion. Like, I remember when I was playing, I always reference this, but when I was playing Pokemon Emerald, there was this one guy who was like, oh, why did you pick Trico? Like, why did you pick Trico? Why are you teaching your Pokemon that move? I'm like, dude, it's Pokemon. It doesn't matter what moves you teach your Pokemon. You could literally run like a Pokemon that's usually good with special attacks. You could run a physical moveset on the Pokemon, and that will actually, and you'll still beat the game. Like, you're actually just a shit person, exactly. DeAndre, you have to press A to select your attack. No, you don't understand how irritated I get, bro. Especially when it's your first time playing a game, bro. Like, I hate the know-it-alls, like the know-it-all experts of the game. Okay, if you're just giving me quick tips and stuff like that on the combat system, that's fine. But if you're just like being like, intentionally rude and you're just like, oh, why did you put this item on this character or some crap like that? It's like, dude, shut up. Exactly, like, unless you have something encouraging or supporting to say, just shut up and don't make any rude ass jokes. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. Like, there's times where I'll laugh at, like, there's times where I will, like, laugh stuff off, but, like, if you keep pushing me, bro, I'm going to lose it on you, bro. You bought the 2 Rayman crossover skins in Brawlhalla so you can make a strikeout team of Rayman characters? Nice. real, they'd be like, why aren't you using Uber legendaries on your team? Not even that, bro. They'll be like I remember, dude, I had a Graveler and I taught it Rock Smash. Yeah, I think I taught it Rock Smash. And this dumb person was like, and this one person was just like, why did you choose, why did you put Rock Smash on your Graveler? I'm like, literally none of my other Pokemon can learn it. No, it was either my Graveler. No, well, no, I think I had a Makuhita too that could learn it, but I wanted to teach it to my Graveler. And I was like, bro, let me play the game how I want to play it, bro. If you want to make decisions, you can play your own version of Emerald. And I remember he made like this rude ass comment. Like I was like, oh, if you guys want to subscribe and stuff like that, if you guys want to see more, Pokemon content, then you guys should, subscribe and all that. And the dude was like, no, I'm only here for Emerald. I'm like, okay, I wasn't talking to you then. I'm talking to the people who actually just like being on the channel and vibing. They just vibe with me. Like, shut up, bro. I used the rock to smash the rock. You know what? I should have said that. I should have said that to him. What's your experience yield at? I'm gonna send you out just in case you'll evolve soon. Cause I know you evolve in one level. And you guys already know the rule. I can only evolve Bulbasaur if it's like an actual serious fight. Hey, appreciate you subscribing, Haska Hilgare. I know I probably butchered that, but welcome to the Chill Army. Appreciate you subscribing. DeAndre, you have to beat this Team Rocket Grunt to progress in the game. Like, I'm like, no duh. Like, they'll say obvious things too. Like if it's like my first time playing a game, I'll like miss an item or something like that. And then they'll be like, DeAndre, you didn't pick up this item? I'm like, no, because I didn't know the item existed. It's like someone saying, why aren't you boxing your starter? You could just say, it's the law. People who box their starters scare me. Like, those are supposed to be your day ones, bro. Even if you just genuinely don't like the starter. Like, let's say I'm playing like Black and White and I chose like Tepig without any prior knowledge of what it was gonna evolve into. I'm still not gonna box him, bro. Even if I really dislike Emboar, like, I'm still gonna use him. That's my boy, you know? Thief? I don't remember that being a TM. Does anyone actually use Thief? Like, real talk. You boxed your starter in Pokemon Legends ZA because you have your Dear Lopunny Latte. Like, again, play the game how you want, but it's like, for me, I couldn't. Did you come to explore the cave too? No, I'm going back to Pewter. I'm going back to Pewter after this. You only bought your starter if you want to use a new team for like a DLC or a new playthrough of the game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Or if it's like a type themed game or something like that. You know, like if you're playing like with only bug types and stuff like that and you have like a fire type starter. Like, that's fair. Lopunny will always be on any team you make now because of that nickname. You love it so much. That's how I am with Cyndaquil. Like, any team that I have, like, any Pokemon game where Cyndaquil is an option, it has to be on my team. No questions asked. Jesus Christ. My team is, well, Venocrash. Well, Venocrash is kind of... I did just catch Venocrash, so... Brawlhalla's an excellent game. I still gotta play Rayman. I remember there's like an iOS version that I played. I think there was, no, it was on Apple Arcade. Yeah, it was an Apple Arcade game. I think they took it off though, because Apple Arcade has now just made it where it's like, oh yeah, if you want to play these mobile games with no in-app purchases, or like the Plus version of all these like mobile games and all that, then you should get the Apple Plus subscription. I'm just like, screw you. The only reason you have Feraligatr boxed in Legends ZA is because of Golisopod, since you don't want too many type overlaps. That's fair. Yeah, I was never really one who cared about type overlaps. If I like the Pokemon, I'm putting it on my team, you know? Also, the same is for you. If the Garchomp line is in the game, it'll always be on the team no matter what, right? Rayman Legends is so good. Yeah, I've heard. That's my eye itchy. Oh man, my eye was like really itching. I think my eyes are like really dry because I do suffer from like chronically dry eyes. Like I have to put like eye drops in every night before I go to bed. Cause otherwise when I wake up, bro, like that shit hurts, bro. Like my eyes be burning. Alright, Zubat. I know there's gonna be like that one person on the game where they're like, oh, you've been playing for like 3 hours and you're still in Mount Moon. Like, shut up, bro. Let me play at my own pace, alright? Not too long of a game either if I don't plan on 100%ing. I mean, we all know I never plan on 100%ing games. These are all just casual playthroughs. It's the reason you got into gaming. That's nice. It was... I know a lot of people think that it was probably like a Pokemon, I know a lot of people probably think it was like a Pokemon game that got me into gaming, but it was actually New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. That was my first ever... That along with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl were my first ever like official video games. Since my first console ever was a Nintendo DS. I did used to like have like those little Leapfrog toys, like those Leapfrog gaming consoles, or like the, what was it, V-Smile? Yeah, the V-Smile. Like I played like the little kid games that taught you like math and all that, but oh, this sucks. Those were the GOAT. Yep. Like technically, if we're being real technical, those were my first like video game consoles. But like if we're talking like official, then the Nintendo DS was like that was basically my entire childhood. Okay, I basically have to use Vine Whip here. Sucks because I really wanted to wait for that. I don't have any good Pokemon. I don't have any good Pokemon for rock types besides Brute Root. Wait, can't Nidorino or Nidoran learn Double Kick at some point? I think so. Oh, Onyx. You spite me. Wow. Shocked again. You have a dog who you jokingly called... Come on. Alright. So Brute Root cannot evolve yet. You have a child who you jokingly call a child since he practically just is a child in dog's clothing, and he pretty much has one singular brain cell in his head with the dumb stuff he usually does. That's cute. Yeah, I never really had like a dog or anything like that. But I don't really want a dog. Even though I'm a dog person, I don't really want a dog per se. Let me put Sky Spike in the front. Moonstone. So if I want to evolve, when I eventually get Nidorino, I can evolve him into a Nidoking. Effect Spore. I was just about to ask that. Doesn't Paris get Effect Spore? And it was like the game read my mind. It knew I was about to ask that question, dude. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I don't need to yell. Anyone up here? Nope. There's an item up here though. A revive. Now I'll run. You. We shall commence battle. We shall commence battle. Like our lives depend on it. Come on, can we get a lucky 5? Can we get a lucky 5? Damn. We only got 3. Dude, I have so many favorites from Gen 1, man. I don't know what my final team's gonna be. Okay, I'll send out Brute Root. R.I.P. Sandshrew. I actually really like Sandshrew. Okay, we can actually get our Ivysaur. Hell yeah. I'm steamed. I'm gonna say that whenever I'm pissed now. I'm not gonna say I'm pissed, I'm steamed. You got me steamed. I've never heard that phrase before. Alright, so Brute Root can officially evolve. That one Pokemon fan. Wouldn't that make you a Gen 1er? Yeah, whenever I say anything positive about Gen 1, I get accused of being a Gen 1er. I'm like, buddy, I grew up on Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I was exposed to a lot of Gen 2 and Gen 1 Pokemon from a young age. Alright. Or not grew up in Gen 2, but I grew up with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I was exposed to a lot of I was exposed to a lot of early gen Pokemon, so I have a pretty positive opinion about the first 3 generations. Like, if someone just doesn't mess with the gen, that's fine. I know Johto gets a lot of flack for having like some of the worst level cap design, like not level cap, like the worst level gaps ever. But I still like it, man. I still like it. Nothing's gonna stop me from liking it. I'm steamed sounds like something I'd say, something you'd say in Britain / Galler. I'm steamed. I should be very careful with that. Alright. Guys, I have bad news. British people, are real. Oh man, such a travesty. If it's a Zubat, oh, Clefairy. Never cared for Clefairy. All I'm gonna say is there's a reason they picked Pikachu over Clefairy as the mascot for Pokemon. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, that Hyper Fang would have been nasty. That Hyper Fang would have been nasty. Alright, Zubat. I know I could just use Thunderbolt, but I don't want to be boring, and plus Venocrash needs the levels. I'll probably train off screen though. Yeah, I'll probably train off screen. That reminds you of Hop saying at some point in Sword and Shield, "I'm cream crack." Like, you can't just use food as a saying for "I'm tired." What the freak is cream crackered, bro? What the hell? Alright. The only good British person is Dan TDM. And Idris, don't forget Idris Elba. He's the GOAT. He voiced Knuckles in the he voiced Knuckles in the Sonic live action movies. Yeah, my team is screwed. I only have one potion left. Ugh. Now I'm mad. You're the one who targeted me. Alright, no item over there? Probably an invisible item, but I don't feel like looking for it. Okay. Indeed. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine! If you don't get out of here... Wait, what's your Pokemon, Miguel? Miguel? Okay, Grimer, I think we can take out a Grimer. My Pikachu might be screwed here, but that's okay. We're gonna do some off-screen training for the next stream, so that way y'all don't have to sit through me killing Pidgeys and Rattatas. Poor Volt Strike. I think this is the last trainer we have to battle anyway, so we're fine. Alright. I'm gonna send out Sky Spike. Go ahead and take care of... Take care of that guy. Venocrash, I really need you to learn some, like, poison moves or whatever. Just so he can gain some levels. Doesn't Team Rocket fight you right after, or is that just Let's Go? That's just Let's Go. At least I think so. Yeah, yeah. I think that is just let's go. Alright, gonna send out Venocrash. Smog. You never played any other Kanto games other than Let's Go? Yeah, Let's Go was like the only Kanto game that I actually beat. Never beat FireRed. But then again, that was when I had like a habit of like starting games I just never finished. It was either I just got bored or there was like a boss in the game where I was just like, yeah, nah, I don't like this. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. No, not the Helix fossil. I'll take the Dome fossil since I've always preferred Kabutops. Although I like both of them, I just prefer Kabutops more. Kind of miss when the fossil Pokemon were kind of based off of like obscure prehistoric animals rather than just, oh, dinosaur. I took 2 steps, bro. I literally took 2 steps. Yeah, let me get that. Wish that was a potion. Yeah, that was only a Let Go, where Team Rocket like fights you right after. Ooh. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, we're definitely learning Mega Punch. I'm gonna keep Quick Attack just for like priority's sake, but I'm gonna get rid of Tail Whip for sure. Yeah, we're learning Mega Punch. Goated move, by the way. You saw a comment in a music video for ZA saying when Pokemon music stops slapping, that's when the franchise truly died. He's got a point. They got a point, though. They're out of line, but they've got a point. What am I gonna do with Roar? Alright. Good old Cerulean City. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Especially now that they have Toby Fox, you know, since they have Toby Fox making music for them for some of the Pokemon games. So yeah, that's the only time. So I think like, yeah, once they stop making like good music, once they stop making good music for the games, that's when everything's gonna just suck from now on. Cause that's one of the few reasons that's one of my few reasons when that's one of my few reasons for not ditching the franchise yet. Because Pokemon music really do be slapping. Although it's not my although it's none of the Pokemon soundtracks are my favorite video game soundtrack. That title goes to Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars has some of the best video game music, especially for their boss themes. Amazing. Honestly, when you heard ZA's rival battle music for the first time, your reaction was, Pokemon made this? That's how I felt when I heard Just theme and Corbeau's theme. Oh my goodness, both of those themes are amazing. Which I'm hoping to drop my official review for Pokemon Legends ZA this week. I got the script and all that like written down. It's just like I don't know when I'm gonna like record it and stuff like that. What about Omori? Omori has a good soundtrack too, but it's no Sea of Stars for me. Like Sea of Stars, like I genuinely put that stuff on whenever I'm just like driving. I guess because I just like that classical RPG, and some of the boss fights are just slapping, dude. Like the one like pirate theme, I think like the Storm Calls for You, one of the best like boss battles I've ever heard in any video game. In fact, the only reason I wanted to play Sea of Stars in the first place was because I was like listening to music one day. I was just on so many. I mean, I didn't say it didn't have any bangers. It's just not my favorite soundtrack. But what's it called? Like literally the only reason I got into Sea of Stars was because of the music. That was it. And the combat just looked fun. Some of the Pokemon Legends OST sounds so not Pokemon. Like, yeah, it's made by Pokemon themselves. Yeah, I was surprised by Justin's theme with the electric, with like the electric swing. World's End Valentine's is pretty good though. That's like the one song from Omori that I actually remember. Like the name of, at least. Alright, but that is going to wrap up this stream. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like. Yeah, be sure to leave a like if you guys are watching on YouTube. For those of you watching on Twitch, be sure to give me a follow. Subscribe if you guys are on YouTube. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, links to those are in the description down below or on my Twitch bio. And stuff like that. So yeah, I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream, which will be another yeah, that'll be another episode of this AnimeLocke. And then Thursday I'll probably do like a different game. Friday will be ZA battles, and then we'll be back to the AnimeLocke because I want to get as much of the AnimeLocke done before Gen 10 drops. But yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Stay chill, Army.